It's a good place. I should get out of here before they start showing up, but I'm being lazy. It's dark. There's all kinds of clutter to get lost in. Even in the daytime, your eye gets directed to... If their eye doesn't get directed right at me, they can't see me. I mean, they're scanning stuff. There's a lot of stuff to look at. So, and at night it's dark. Where's my toupee? There, that's better. Yeah. Go over there and face the coffee club at McDonald's. They're funny. I was kind of talking smack about them the other day, but it's not unfriendly or anything. Yeah. I like to sit at those tables because it's right by the window and my bike's locked up to itself because there's no place to lock the bike. There's a bike rack, but it's right behind the building. You can't see it. I want to have it locked and see it, okay? And I'll be sitting right there because I can sit there and watch my bike while I'm messing around with my phone or whatever, eating my breakfast. And they start showing up and they take up like 3 tables and that's one of them. And they're like crowding around. I'm just like, I grab my stuff and left, you know. They're looking at me, this lady, we're not making you leave, are you? I'm like, you're not? Of course you are. You want this table. You don't want me sitting here. It kind of bothers me because I can barely see the top of my seat of the bike and that's it. I'm constantly, it's like, I don't really like this. But I don't think this town's like that anyway. Sort of. I mean, there's a bike in that bike rack I was saying that's been sitting there for 3 days. It's not locked. Nobody's taking it. I think it's just there because the guy works there. And it's always there because he's working there all the time. But he leaves it there all the time. It doesn't get taken. But yeah, they're funny, the coffee club. They'll sit there and at first, they'll be sitting there talking, but they're watching people. But they'll be talking about their friends and family. Talking shit about them, too. It's not friendly. It's like gossip, mean gossip, kind of. And then, but they're watching people. As soon as the people leave, all of a sudden the flip gets switched, and they're like on them. They're on drugs, or they're not going to be married too much longer. They're going to get divorced, or I think he's probably slapping her around, or it's something. It's funny. I can only imagine what they're saying about me, because I'm the worst looking person in there at any given time. They can't though, because I stay there longer. I get there before them and stay there until they're gone. So. You see, leave or we can talk about you. Sometimes I go outside to do little YouTube cuts or whatever. I'm sure they're just like, ooh, jumping all over it as soon as I'm out the door. Then they have to zip their lip as soon as because they don't have to. They can talk shit right about me right in front of me. I don't care. I talk shit about them on my YouTube channel. Nobody knows who they are. You guys don't really know where I'm at. The people here in town, if anybody sees this, they're going to know exactly where I'm at. But, they already know exactly where I'm at because they're watching me live. So, anyway. I've been sick a couple of days. I'm feeling better. My nose is still stopped up. And yesterday was kind of, yeah. But being homeless, I think it's better for being sick. Unless you get wet. It's really cold and you get wet. That probably ain't too hot, But I try not to get there anyway, especially when I'm sick. I'm extra cautious. But you're getting fresh air all night and all day most of the time, but especially all night. And in the day you're out, it's going to be a nice sunny day. So with plenty of vitamin D while I'm begging, converting vitamin D from sunlight, I guess they can say, whatever. It's supposed to be good for viruses. Oh boy, viruses, man. Don't get me started. I'm not going to talk about it really, but man, got the cold, the flu, and now you know who. We got 3 viruses we can catch every year. That's really a drag. The cold and the flu is bad enough. Now we got this too. Sounds like it's going to be, and it sounds like it might be something we can catch several times a year. So it's like 3 or 4. Oh man, that sucks. I've been trying to keep count. It's like, did I get sick 3 times last year? Yes. Fuck. That's about all I'm going to say about that, though. I think I'm going to make it, if I can do as good as I did yesterday, I'll make enough money to get through the rainy spell. I don't know how long it's going to rain, but it's like 60% chance. So that means it's going to rain for hours sometime during the day. And so I have to make sure I have enough money to feed myself, because it could get ugly. I could be sitting there going hungry. Not doing that good. kind of stranded here. I'm not stranded. I'm just pinned down by the weather. It's wintertime. I got pinned down in the wrong place at the wrong time of year. I'm going to remember this. I'm not coming, kind of sucks because I'm homeless. So I have the luxury of being able to travel. So I'm the only child that comes to visit my mom. She's got 5 kids. I'm the only one. Because I can. All my others, they have to work, It costs money to come all the way across country to see your mom, and then you're not making money when you're not working. So it's like, I don't think it might never happen. They might never ever see her again. She's seeing me. Probably the one that she least wants that to happen. Well, can't take what you can get, honey. I'm doing it. But she never saw this coming. Oh God, Jeff is the only one coming to see me. Damn, I didn't think that was going to be the case. Surprise! But like I said, I've got the luxury. I'm pinned down. I'm going to remember this, though. Next time I come here, I'm going to have enough money. I had to buy this new equipment. That's what happened. I did. I had to buy this new equipment. If I come back here next year, probably not going to come. I'm going to come back here next year just for a little bit to get the upgrades because my mom lets me send stuff to her house. And I'm going to get the upgrades on the kayak, put this in her shed. And then I'm going to take the old equipment I have that's in her shed now and ride to New Madrid and do the kayak trip. And then I'm probably going to go to Huntsville, hopefully. I hope I get in good enough shape for it, but if I can get in good enough shape, I'm going to be signed up for an ultra. And I'm going to try to finish it. So I'll go to Huntsville, and I'll have enough money to stay in the motel room there for 3 months. Oh, yeah, I keep talking about my old catalog, my back catalog. I was talking about what I had. That's another thing I have that I didn't mention is I trained for the Tucson Marathon and participated in it and finished it. I got all that on video. And then I participated at the 2016 Javelina 100. Javelina 100, they call it. A DNF, that. But I got 62 miles. It shows me training. Some of the training stuff's pretty funny. I was going through it. I was training at some pretty spectacular spots, the Santa Monica Mountains. Some crazy stuff to see up there, and I was recording it. And I got myself in some jams. Got up there, was like ran out of water. It's funny. It's just like suffering coming down. I was like, da 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 da. Oh God, oh, I'm thirsty. Oh yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible. And then the Javelina 100, I was just kind of funny too. It's funny now. Wasn't funny at the time. I was kind of pissed about some stuff that happened, actually. But I have that on my own back catalog. I have a bunch of stuff. I'm forgetting everything I have. I'm gonna have to go through it and look, see what it is. Of course, I'm going to have to be careful. But back in the day, it wasn't as much. Because now I'm being provoked by what I see on the internet into wanting to talk about stuff that you're not supposed to talk about. Back then, there was nothing like that. The internet wasn't like that. And so I didn't know. It wasn't preying on my mind and tempting me to say anything. So I don't think I was saying anything that would get me in trouble. I wasn't. I was just talking about myself. I wasn't talking about current events or politics or, medicine or, wars or whatever. Anyway, I got to get over there and get some breakfast.